Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, everybody? This is Joseph Conlon here with not one, but two previews here today on the Big Fight Field channel. On Friday, January 1st, 2021. First, before we talk about anything football related, I just want to wish you guys a very safe, healthy, and happy new year to all of you watching the video. I might as well just talk about the year before I get into the video. But man, 2020 was a terrible year. 2020 was a terrible year for a lot of people with COVID and being on lockdown for 9 months and not being able to see people, and then just so many great people that passed away this year. Like we had Kobe Bryant in January. We had Hana Kimura in May. We just recently lost Brody Lee from the pro wrestling business, which is still pretty sad. But 2020 was just a bad year for a lot of people, for me included. But for YouTube-wise, this was an awesome year. This was an awesome year for the Big Fight Field channel. 2020 was really the rise of Big Fight Field. Like, this channel, I believe when we got into 2020, was at like 50 subscribers. I'm not so sure. It was somewhere around there. Now we're at 310. I just checked a few minutes ago. We're at 310 subscribers. And I'm very, very grateful for every single one of you who watches the videos every single day. And for those who subscribe to the channel, thank you so much for an amazing 2020 on the Big Fight Field channel. And coming up sometime next week, I'm going to be listing my goals for 2021. That's probably going to be Tuesday's video on the channel, so make sure you tune into that one. But for today, starting off 2021 with a bang, we got the final week of the NFL season. And there were a lot of playoff scenarios, and we're going to talk about two of those games with two of my favorite teams, the Miami Dolphins going to Buffalo to face the Buffalo Bills in a must-win game. And then the Dallas Cowboys going down to MetLife Stadium to face off against those New York Giants. But if you guys have not already, make sure you go check out my AEW Dynamite review from Wednesday night with Nathan Hansen. We talked about everything Brody Lee related and the amazing show that Dynamite was Wednesday night. And then also make sure to go check out my Big Fight Fuel first ever Big Fight Fuel Awards on the channel with DJ Storms. I want to thank him and Nathan Hansen for coming on the channel this week. Those two videos are up now. If I remember, I will leave them both in the link description down below. But let's talk about these two games. And considering I have more Miami Dolphin fans on the channel, I'm not going to let you guys sit around and hear me talk about the Cowboys. So I'm going to talk about the Dolphins game first. Then I'm going to talk about the Cowboys. Let's dive into this Dolphins game. We are playing the Buffalo Bills Sunday at 1 o'clock. It is a 1 o'clock game. The major news that broke yesterday for the Miami Dolphins was Ryan Fitzpatrick was nowhere to be found at practice today. He did not practice with the team. He actually ended up testing positive for COVID-19. COVID-19 had to slap the Miami Dolphins in the face the final week of the season. So it's very, very unfortunate that has to happen. But it sucks that our relief guy is not going to be in this game. He is out for the game on Sunday. Tua Tagovailoa will be backed up by, I believe, Jake Rudock is his name. I'm not so sure. Mike Rudock, Jake Rudock. I'm not so sure. But I'll have to check on that later. But hey, man, we've been riding with Tua as our starting quarterback for most of the season. And why should I doubt him now? Why should I doubt Tua Tagovailoa now? He was able to move the ball against the Raiders. He was. 13 points. We were only down by 3 points. And the only reason he got taken out was because they wanted to win the game. And they wanted their veteran quarterback, who has been in situations like this for his entire career, Ryan Fitzpatrick. They wanted him in the game to get the Dolphins to victory. And that's exactly what happened. The Miami Dolphins ended up winning this game against the Raiders, 26-25. And now we go into this game without Ryan Fitzpatrick. Our quarterback is Tua Tagovailoa. But what do we have to do to win this game against the Buffalo Bills? It's going to be very hard. If I'm going to be honest with you, Dolphin fans, I'm actually more nervous than I am excited for this game, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason I'm more nervous than I am excited about this game is because we are going on the road. I think we're playing against the hottest quarterback in the NFL, Josh Allen, the hottest receiver in the NFL, and Stephon Diggs, and they got so many weapons on the offensive side that I don't even know who's going to guard who in this game. It's going to be very hard. I'm pretty sure Xavier Howard is going to be on Stephon Diggs, which I think is going to be a matchup that a lot of people will be watching all day. X is going to have to win that battle. If we want to win this game, Stephon Diggs cannot go for over 100 yards, and X is going to have to win that battle against Stephon Diggs on Sunday. Byron Jones, I think he's going to be on Gabriel Davis or John Brown. The Bills are getting John Brown back this week. Nick Needham, you could probably put him on Gabriel Davis. Eric Rowe on Dawson Knox. It's just a lot of guys on the Buffalo offensive side, and that's what makes me more nervous than I am excited for the game. Miami Dolphins have a top 3 defense in the NFL. I love this defense. I love everybody on the defense. But Saturday night, they gave me, when I was rewatching the game at least, the highlights, they gave me a heart attack at times. Because you had the big play to Nelson Aguilar, the big plays to Darren Waller by Eric Rowe. This defense makes me nervous. They really do make me nervous. They did not play like the top defense in the NFL on Saturday. I'm going to tell you right now. A lot of people think the Dolphins are the top defense in the NFL. So do I. But they did not play like it Saturday night. And I am want to say I'm confident that we're going to be able to limit the Buffalo Bills to points and pull out this W on defense. So some keys to the game for defense is Xavier Howard has to shut out Stephon Diggs. I'm not saying he has to have no catches for no yards, because I'm sure he's going to have a catch. He's going to have multiple catches. But, don't let him break out for the 70-yard catches, the 45-yard catches, the 25-yard catches. That can't happen. That cannot happen in a game we need to win. That can't happen. And the Miami Dolphins are getting no help on Sunday. They're going up. They need either, God forbid we lose. God forbid we lose. We need either the Ravens, Browns, or Colts to lose a game. The Ravens are playing Cincinnati, whose quarterback's Brandon Allen. The Colts are playing Jacksonville, whose quarterback's Mike Glennon. The Steelers are benching Ben Roethlisberger this week. They wanted to give him a rest, so the Steelers are benching Ben Roethlisberger. and they're playing Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph, who is trash. So, we are getting no help on Sunday, and this is why I'm nervous, because if we lose this game, God forbid, if we lose to the Buffalo Bills, more than likely, we are not going to the playoffs. And I know this team does not deserve to sit home and watch the playoffs in January. This team deserves to be in the playoffs. They deserve it. They have fought adversity all season, criticism, doubt. Nobody thought that the Dolphins were going to beat the Patriots when we were down Gesicki, Parker, Grant. Nobody thought we were going to beat the Patriots. Heck, not a lot of people thought that we were going to beat the Raiders as well. ESPN had the Raiders as 56% favorites to win that game against the Dolphins. We have been the underdogs the entire season. The entire season, we have been the underdogs. And we are underdog the final week. That's fine. I don't care if we go in as the underdogs. But we have had the next man up mentality. Never give up. That this team does not deserve not to go to the playoffs. We deserve to go to the playoffs. And we just need to do our things that we have to execute on to win this game in Buffalo. It's going to be very hard. It is going to be very, very hard to go into Buffalo. I think it's supposed to snow as well. I'm not sure. But if I read the weather radar a few hours ago, and it said it's supposed to snow in Buffalo. So we're going to have to go into Buffalo in the snow and win this game. It's going to be very hard. I hope the Dolphins win. I think the Dolphins are going to win, but I'm very nervous. I'm giving y'all a warning right now. I am very nervous about this stuff. And if I'm bringing your attitude down, Dolphins fans, I'm sorry. But I'm very nervous going into this game. Let's talk about the Cowboys. The Cowboys are somehow, some way, still alive in the NFC East. They are tied with the Washington football team at 6-9. Washington has the tiebreaker because they beat Dallas twice this season. And we're going up against the Giants, who are 5-10, and they can still win the division. Now, how can the Dallas Cowboys clinch the NFC East this week? You win in New York. The Eagles defeat Washington Sunday night. The Dallas Cowboys are in the playoffs and are hosting a wild card game. They're hosting a playoff game if they beat the Giants and the Eagles beat Washington. Do I think that the Cowboys can beat the Giants? Yes. Yes, I do. The way this offense has been playing the last 3 weeks, the way the defense was playing last week, we're getting in our groove. This is the Dallas Cowboys we wanted to see all season that we didn't get. In games against Washington on Thanksgiving, the Baltimore Ravens, the Cardinals, the Steelers game. We wanted that Dallas Cowboys. Now we got it. And at 3-9, I was just saying for the Dallas Cowboys, just have fun the rest of the season. The season has not been good for the Dallas Cowboys at all. A failure of a season. Just ride it out and have fun for the rest of the season. And they're having fun. And somehow, they're still in the race for the NFC East. Now, I'm not sure who the quarterback is for the Washington football team on Sunday night, but I'll tell you, if Alex Smith, they released Dwayne Haskins. Dwayne Haskins is no longer a part of the Washington football team. So, if Alex Smith can't play the final week of the season, Taylor Heineke. Yes. A lot of people might be saying, who? Taylor Heineke might be the starting quarterback for the Washington football team in a win-and-in situation. Are you going to be taking him and the Washington football team, or are you going to be taking the Philadelphia Eagles? But the Cowboys have to take care of business first. And I do think the Cowboys will take care of business against the Giants. How do we do that? It's very simple. This is way more simple than the Miami Dolphins game, in my opinion. How do the Cowboys beat the Giants? In my opinion, you run. Ezekiel Elliott. The offense has the same flow as it did last week. The receivers have another great game. Andy Dalton is looking confident back there. The defense is balling out. Fumbles, sacks, interception. This was the best defensive performance the Cowboys had last week against the Philadelphia Eagles. If we carry this performance, if we carry this momentum from last week into this week, the Cowboys will win this game. The Cowboys will win this game on Sunday in New York. They will finish the season on 7-9. And then, I can't believe I'm about to say this. I did not think I'd be saying this in my life, but we'd have to cheer for the Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, we're cheering for the Eagles to defeat the Washington football team to get in the playoffs. Now, a lot of people are on social media I saw today are like, what if the Eagles dog it? Don't the Eagles not want the Cowboys to make the playoffs and they'd rather have Washington in the playoffs? The Eagles are not going to sit back and, let this one go. They're not. Jalen Hurts is playing for a future quarterback spot. If Jalen Hurts comes into this game, he beats the Washington football team, who has a pretty good defense. If he puts up 20 points on national primetime against this team, and he pulls out with the victory, he will be the starting quarterback next year, and we will not be seeing Carson Wentz in an Eagles jersey next year. So, I think Jalen Hurts has a lot to play for. I think Doug Peterson has a lot to coach for. I think the defense is going to step up. And I think the Eagles... I think the Eagles are going to win this game against Washington. But I got the Cowboys beating the Giants on Sunday. And I got the Dolphins beating the Bills. But again, I'm very nervous about that game on Sunday. I'm very nervous about the Dolphins game. I'm more confident in the Cowboys than I am the Dolphins on Sunday. But that is going to wrap up the video here today. The preview for both Dolphins, Bills, and Cowboys, Giants. I want to thank each and every single one of you who tuned in to the video. Make sure you keep subscribing to the channel. I very much appreciate it. We are at 310 subscribers. Make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button. Comment down below, what are your predictions for the Dolphins, Bills, and the Cowboys, Giants game on Sunday? Both very big games. Hit that like button. Hit the like button if you like what you heard from me in this video. Follow me on Twitter at Colin_Joseph. And guys, I will see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I'm taking a day off tomorrow. I'll see you Sunday for the Dolphins-Bills reaction here on the Big Fight Field. The Cowboys and the Dolphins are both playing at 1 o'clock. Therefore, I have chosen to do a Miami Dolphins reaction video instead. So I'm going to do that. But if the Eagles defeat Washington on Sunday night, I will do a reaction to that as well. I will react to that game as well. That's if the Cowboys also beat the Giants. So if the Cowboys beat the Giants and the Eagles defeat Washington, then I will do a reaction video on Sunday night as well. So you guys might be getting a double upload on Sunday. So I'm going to get going. Have a good night, guys. Stay safe and Happy New Year.